Alright, so this is the Kershaw 1735T CKT, the Kershaw Zing. This is an R.J. Martin design made in the USA. Now, they did come out recently with a import version of the Zing, but this is indeed the USA-made version with the Sandvik 14C28N steel and the FRN, I believe, handle scales. This is a Kershaw Guy exclusive right here. It's a DLC-coated Tanto blade. Doesn't have the striations that were on the blade of the original Zing. It's a hollow grind and comes to a very, very, very fine tip. Despite it being a Tanto blade, you can see right there. So the cutting edge is very, very thin. It cuts extremely well. And you'll notice it does have these terraced thumb studs, similar to what you would see on a Blur. Sort of directional thumb studs there. Makes the deployment with your thumb very, very easy. Right there, as well as deployment with the flipper. Very, very quick. It's a very smooth knife, and it's a rather small and practical pocket knife, if that's kind of what you're looking for. The ergonomics on it are very, very good, especially for its small size. R.J. Martin has a real talent for designing good users. It's not just that his designs are really cool looking, things like the Volt and the Zero Tolerance 0600. Sort of just like this one, it's a cool looking piece, but it's very, very usable. So you'll notice that the pocket clip is the same style of pocket clip that you would find on a knife like the Kershaw Oso Suite. Got this really interesting looking zigzag curvy pattern there with decoration holes. It rides pretty deeply in the pocket despite it not being itself a deep carry pocket clip. And it is positionable for tip down, tip up carry on the right side, as well as tip up carry on the left side, as you can see right there with the holes. As I said, it's a very smooth knife. It deploys very easily via the flipper tang on the back or the directional thumb studs. And also, as I said before, it cuts very, very well. The thin grind and the Tanto tip make this an extremely practical pocket knife. And if you're looking for something that has a really nice feeling handle and a really nice small size with a practical blade shape, this is really a good choice for you. So we're going to go in, just get a nice look, details of the piece. You can see right there the model number 1735 TCKT, and that is the Tanto blade coated. CKT, I believe, stands for one of the knife shops that originally ordered a Kershaw run with a DLC coated blade, which is why for certain knives they don't just use BLK or BK for black. I believe it is an initialism for a knife shop that was one of the first to order a DLC coated blade. So, a little bit of trivia there for you. And you can see a very interesting drop point shape, sort of characteristic of things that R.J. Martin likes to design. But all in all, it is a pretty sweet pocket knife. You've also got a nice bumpy texturing in there and a little run of jimping right there for grip. So that's the Kershaw Zing. This is a Kershaw Guy exclusive, the black coated, DLC coated rather, Tanto style blade. And if you're not into flicking, you can just trace it open very slowly if you don't want to do the whole quick thwack kind of thing going on from the flipper. But once again, it flicks open perfectly no matter how you choose to deploy it. Flipper works well. Terraced thumb studs work equally well. So this rides in the pocket pretty well. It's a slim design, but still has a decently meaty handle. So even though it's a small knife, you get a really good grip. And you've got a nice little bump here. If you want to have a little more support for some harder cutting, this thing can handle it very, very well. So that is the Kershaw Zing, Kershaw Guy exclusive with the DLC coated Tanto blade. Alright, thanks for watching. Details will be in the description below. You can go ahead and check out KershawGuy.com or just email Kershaw Guy. More information on that will be in the description below to see his prices and availability of this exclusive piece. Alright, thanks for watching.